Hello, one and all. Welcome back to, well, another live from me. And today we're gonna go do a bit of a garage tour. I'm gonna show you some of the vehicles that I've got, plus a bit of other game content as well.
Yo!
What up, though?
Hey, baby. What you getting into?
Nah, some tunes.
And later?
We on speakerphone, girl?
Aha. Let me call you in a little bit.
This will be what I'll be doing later on with a good friend, and so that'll be something to keep an eye out for. That'll be in my third live for today, later on. So start this garage tour. I think what we'll do, here we go. Pretty sure I've got a vehicle out here. Probably one of my favourite vehicles. Oh, that horrible bounty.
Hey, that shit was fucked up last
Naughty
night.
me.
Okay. Ooh, damn, that ride is fine. That car is fun. Yeah. All right.
Alright, so off we go. Yep. My personal parking space that I created. Alright. Let's start here. Oh yeah, this will be a short garage tour. Which is a bit unfortunate, but because I don't have too many model vehicles. See, these are on Benny's. We've got here good old Krieger, which I'm sure a lot of you are quite familiar with. And I think I did this one with the Krieger. Well, looking at it, obviously. We got Dominator GTX. Did I put a plate on that? No. And here we have the Spectre Custom that you get from Benny's. This is what it looks like with the Benny's mod. Very awesome car. And here we have the GP1, which a good friend modeled for me. I don't think it's got a P plate either. No. Let's see, it's in a nice chrome blue with Benny wheels. What do we got here? Oh yeah, the Thrax that I did. With nice lovely Viking Benny wheels. And here we have one of my Tempestuses. Another very good car. Very good indeed. And we'll go up to the next floor. So here we have the excuse me, the typical shafter that you see out on the streets. But a friend of mine said that apparently there's two different shafters. There is a V6 one, which I haven't come across as yet. But these are, this one I know is a V8, well V12, sorry, get it right. And it goes exceptionally well. Here we have a Silvestre, aka RX3, but I'm sure most of you know that just by looking at it. And it's really strange because when you look at the specs, it's not much to look at, but when you drive it, it's totally different. It goes hard. It's a very quick little car. Moving on. Retro Custom. So that's a Benny's car. So you get the, I think they're called an Anus LGRH8 when you first get them. And you just go to Benny's and put the mod on. Benny's modification. And this is what it looks like. Nissan Skyline. Very good car. And yeah, it potentially is a good drifter. Albany VSTR. Another one of my many favourites, I suppose. Very quick car. Quite good for missions if you've got, say, 4 people or so helping you out on a mission or something. Nice handy 4-door with plenty of power. I can never pronounce that first part, but I know it's a penumbra. If it's modelled on Benny's. Another good little quick car. Oh yeah, I did put a P plate on it. P plate a fine tune. Don't think I did. No, I didn't. Alright. What do we got here? Oh yeah, the visor Neo. Very good quick car. Except you're limited in...
Get up.
Sorry about that. You're limited in what mods you can do. So you can't adjust the suspension. And when you've got a good amount of speed going in it, and you go over a bump, you notice the back end just bounces up. But aside from that, it's definitely a very good car. And here we have the Benefactor Serrano. Very good car. Yeah, for what it is, it's got some real good, decent handling, and most certainly plenty of power. And we've got a bit of muscle car going on. The Vamos. I think is one of the vehicles they removed. Very good car, but it's can be very tail end happy. Yes, the Coquette Blackfin. It's got a nice sound to it. Even when it's idling. Ah, listen to it. Nice. Moving on. We have the Albany Primo Custom. So that's Benny's mod. Don't know if you can see through the tints. Bit of the interior. Actually, if I can hop in. I'll just change my view. Here we go. Oh, we Grim Reaper. Chain steering wheel. Oh, look at all these speakers. Custom dash as well. It's a definite custom job. Right, moving on. Got a jugular. So I used Atari GTB, and I'm sure I created a monster with this, because yeah, it goes real well. Personalized plate even. Yeah. I mean, you just gotta look at the specs and it'll give you some idea. I noticed there's a trick with these. So when you're doing them up, never put any aftermarket exhaust on them. I'm sorry, but it's my personal opinion. They sound rude, and not right. Hence why I just leave mine as stock exhaust, and yeah, much better sound to it, and it still goes hard. And here we go. This is a Blaster Comet. So I don't think you can get it at Penny's anymore. And that's what it looks like with the Penny's modification. Which is way different compared to when you first get them. It's sort of got more of a classic look to it, which makes it stand out better. And they do look better with the Benny wheels. You can put them on F1s, but yeah, they just stick out so wide in the back end. Whereas with the Bennies, they fit perfectly with the flares. Can get a little bit tail end happy, but it's other than that, it's a nice car to drive. And here we have the Evermark Sentinel Classic with the wide body kit. Just slightly overrated, the wide body kit I'm talking about. You can still put some nice flare guards on it and it'll still look good. Another very nice car though. Now this beast, the Bugatti Tauros. So to me, these Tauros is probably, I won't say the fastest, but I'll say it's probably one of the fastest SUVs. It's just phenomenal, the power that it puts out. quite mind-blowing. And there's some quite nice mods that go with it, that you can do to it rather. So that concludes floor number 1 in the office. I'll show you a bit of view and I'll be right back. Sorry about that, I'm back. Right, moving on. Garage number 2. We have the Bugatti Reaper. It's such a shame they don't give you enough mods, so you can't mod the exhaust. Oh, you probably can depending what you merge it with, but it pretty much stays the same. Personalised plate on it. So this, yeah, some of these chrome cars are quite hard to see depending on the light. They do change colour. So say in the shade, well, in the light, as you can see, it's very chromy. But when it's in the shade, yeah, no, it's totally different. It's, you can see a bit more of the colour. Moving on, here we have my Deluxo. And yes, from memory, both merged with the same vehicle. Here we have Emperor Vectra. Very nice car. It's got it's very good for what's one of the vehicles for your auto shop missions, those contracts. And yeah, when you're doing a mission, yeah, it performs well. Like, I put it through so much and it just keeps going. And there's a trick with these two. I think when you lower your suspension, never lower them all the way down. They just, yeah. It's just playing around with the suspension and getting it right. I mean, you can have real mean camber on it just for looks, but if you want to, as for general use, yeah, bring it up 1 or 2 levels. Right, moving on. And this is a Mark Revolter. Kind of sounds revolting, but it's not. Believe it's a Cadillac. And yeah, when I did it and did the paint and everything, I couldn't believe how clean it was, hence the number plate. But it's just nice, clean lines on it. And it goes so well. Some nice pennies on there too, which I reckon suit it, but that's my personal opinion. And the other thing is you can take it to, I think, your MOC, which is your Mobile Operations Center. And yeah, you can put machine guns on it. You can just see them just below the headlights here. There's 1, there's 2. Very effective. Quite a strong, sort of heavy car, you could say. And here we have probably one of my faves, most definitely. Ah, I'm slacking. I didn't put my number plate on it. I'm pretty sure it's on the other one, which you'll see soon. Awesome car. Quite enjoy taking it out for a drive and throwing it around a bit. Oh yeah. Just see what this one sounds like. I'm just trying to remember, but I'm pretty sure that Paragon and this, how they sound so different. They are not different, the same. So you sort of heard what that one sounds like, right? Okay. Yeah, hop on this one. You know what I mean? But the thing that gets me and puzzles me is, hang on. Let's pull up the specs, eh? An Uber Mark Revolter. Enos Paragon. Ah. But it's like they've got the same motor. So here we have a very nice classic. I think the first time I seen this, I don't know if anyone else has watched Cars, the movie. But this kind of reminds me of the Hudson Hornet, I think. But it's got that similar look to it. And it drives nice. And then I modded it. Merged it, sorry. I get it right. I merged it. And oh my god, it's unreal. Very nice, quick, classic. Alrighty, moving on. Aha! Some of my recent ones that I've merged. The Ubermark Cypher. BMW. This is another one of those auto shop vehicles that you can use in the missions. Very good and reliable. And here's another one. The Karen Solanaris Classic. Which I'm pretty sure is the Subaru Impreza. Got another good sound to it. Yeah, boy. Slippery. And that plate is very true. It can be very slippery in the arse end. What else we got here? This is another auto shop car that you can use. The Bay Tailgater. I think, yeah, it's 4-door, so it's a good one for missions. Especially if you need to pick up the lads after the mission, when it says leave the area. So it's quite handy for that. Pick up the lads in style, and yeah. I'll say average handling. It's not the greatest, but it's not the worst either. Not a bad car indeed. Yeah. The Dinka Jester. One of the many underrated vehicles, and if you're just starting out on GTA, I highly recommend getting it because it's a good all-round vehicle. It handles, it's got good acceleration, and I'm not sure. I'm not sure if you can still get it though. Can't remember if it's one of the removed vehicles. Sure, I've got a bad feeling it is, which is such a shame because that's a good starting car. Because you used to be able to get it for 240,000. So for under $250,000, you got a good decent car. Alright, moving on, and we have my, what do they call it? The Classy Vigero ZX, also known as the Camaro, Chevy Camaro. It's a good all-round vehicle. It doesn't matter which generation platform you're playing on. And because we're currently on the old gen, which is PS4. But even on PS4, it's still a damn good car. And apparently if you, I think it's damage it or let down the tyres or something like that. I've never really gotten into it. You can speed glitch it and it'll go even quicker. Which I know sounds a little bit backwards, but apparently that's what you can do, and that's why they call it speed glitch because it's a glitch, and yeah, it just goes hard. But I reckon it's fine the way it is. You don't need to damage it just to go faster. Very good car. Alright, here we have another one of my favourites. Bravado Gauntlet Hellfire. What a machine. You can even do wheel stands in it. And I just love the supercharged motor hanging out the bonnet. It just looks so good. And yes, the bug catcher does work. I even hop in. Oh, listen to that V8. Just burbling away nicely. Very nice. Now, what does it sound like compared to this one? Ah, just love the sound of V8s. Sounds so good. Here we have another muscle car. I would hop in and start it, but there's nothing to hear. So this one's came with the mercenary update, the Bravado EVX. I'll say not a bad car, but I certainly wouldn't say it's one of my favourites, to be honest. I mean, the whole point of a muscle car, you can't even class as a muscle car, to be honest. Hang on, I'll hop on it. Yeah. That's all you hear. If it hasn't got a rumbling V8, it ain't a muscle. Sorry, but that's just my personal thoughts on it. An electric car's an electric car. There's nothing muscle about it. Only the muscle car look. That's all it's got going. Never mind. Let's move on up to this garage. Yeah, it's weird. There's a certain part of the stairs and it's... Oh no, not coming down, but when you're going up. Oh no. I'm sure I heard water. So... This is pretty much the last of my garage. Well, so far that I've filled. I merged this Flash GT recently and I've driven a lot of Flash GTs, but this one, it's different. It's probably not, it's not overly aggressive power-wise. Like, don't get me wrong, it's still got good power. But the handling, oh my god, so good. So very good. But when I did it, it ended up with, for some reason, it ended up with green seats. And when I went to go mod it, like change all the body mods and stuff like that, and yeah, no, there was no option to change the trim colour. I did think about making it green, but I thought, nah. So I preferred the colour that it had. I didn't want to change it. All I can say is thank God for the tints. Kind of masks it until you look through the front of it and you see green. But nah. I'm pretty happy with it. Right, moving on, we got the Ubermark EC1. Also known as a BMW. But a very good car. All day. And this is another one I did recently. Looks good. It's not overly powerful or anything like that. And I think that's pretty much the only reason why I kept it is because it looks good. And yeah, that's pretty much about it, really, when it comes to that. And the fact that it was a cheap mod too. Didn't cost me this. Right. Would show you the third office floor, but there's nothing in it yet. It's a work in progress. So we shall exit to the green. Now I've got a garage over here, but I can't remember what's in it. I don't think it's much. Can't remember how many I brought. Oh, okay. I think these are just spare garages. Oh yeah. Oh wow, yeah, that's right. I gotta love it. This is the Albany Roosevelt Valor on F1s. Didn't turn out too bad. It's not an overly quick car, but yeah, it's a pretty gangster looking car. And you can actually stand on the steps and hang off the side. Right, so Roosevelt Valor. Yeah, not the greatest spec. And like I said, it's not hugely fast, but yeah, pretty decent. Umark Oracle. I think I got that off the street, and it's not merged as yet. Work in progress. So that's that garage, and I'm 90% sure the other two are empty as well. So we won't waste too much time in them. Right. Quickly dart over here. Up in the car. That blue dot gone, is it? Oh wow. Okay. Right, next stop. It'll be... This is another very quick car, this thing. The Tali GTO. You merge it with the right vehicle and you get something as insane as this. No, next one. And we'll park this beast in there. Oh! Don't hit the pole. I'm sure a lot of you are familiar with this garage setup. So we'll start at number 1. I believe this has got all my merged vehicles on F1s. There's another one of those Albany Humes, but on F1s this time. And this is one that I won at the casino. Harley GTB. Very good car. And here's another one of those Vamos, but on F1s. And some of these I did just because I could. The Classy Rhapsody. I think it's called Ford Pinto, or if you're familiar with Wayne's World, the Murph Mobile. I was tempted to paint it that same colour, the flames and everything. But, nah. Doesn't go too bad. But not the greatest car. Here we have a Weenie Issy, the classic one. Yeah, it's even got the vanity hood. You can see the motor, Weenie on it. I love the way the checker on the roof, how it just sort of fades as you go to the back. Insane little machine. It's like driving a little go-kart. And moving on, we've got the Dominator GTX. So you see my black one on Benny's. So this is one that was done on F1s. I called it the snot box. It's about right too. Goes pretty decent. Yes, the Ubermark Sentinel XS. So you'll notice there's a lot of these around. You can get them off the street. There's even a couple of rare ones you can get just down the road by Eclipse Towers, I think. If you're sort of driving a block circle, and you're coming out by that arcade, you'll either get a yellow one or a purple one. Definitely worth getting. They're free vehicles. and you can sell them and get around sort of 17 to 20,000 for them, or you can just do them up. Nice, easy, cheap mod. Yeah, a little Futo, which I know a lot of people aren't huge fans of this car, just because it's very underrated, and kind of likely so. It's not overly powerful, but you can still have a bit of fun with it. So I just merged it to say that I had one on F1s. Very good, very good. What have we got over here? Oh yeah, the Flash GT. So I showed you that blue one. See? The seats are black. Mind you, I did merge this with something different, obviously. But yeah. But no. Definitely a pretty cool car. Very wide. Here we have my Tempesta on F1s. Definitely a good car to get your hands on. But if you're familiar with the Auto Shop Solo merge, so don't go out and actually buy one. Just be patient and wait till you get a customer to bring one in, and then merge it. You'll save yourself money. Otherwise, you're just buying one, doing it up, and not getting full potential. Whereas if you wait till your customer brings one in, and then yeah, you merge it, boom, there you have it. Very good car indeed. So, mosey on up to basement number 2. I think it's the GP1. Ah. Is it GP1 or GPI? Looks like a 1. Pretty sure it's GP1. That's unlike me. What a sad looking rear spoiler. Might have to fix that one day. Here we have a Thrax on F1s. Quite an expensive car, the Thrax. But certainly worth modding. And yeah, again, you do get them in as customer vehicles. So if you can contain yourself and just hold out and wait till customer brings one in, the same deal as the Tempesta. Just be patient and mod it the once rather than having 2 of them. Alright, moving on. Here is my Jugular on F1s. And again, I kept the stock exhaust. I didn't put any aftermarket ones on. Ooh, that one must be sitting quite low. Looks like it's partly glitched into the wide body there. Now, here's a vehicle that you can't get anymore. It's the ETR1. You get it as a race car. Well, you used to. But yeah, if you don't have one, ask around your buddies, see if they've got one. And I believe there's updated gift cards to friends. So definitely get one though. Amazing car. Awesome handling. And plenty of power. As you can see. It's got quite a nice sound. Sounds pretty good. And here's I'm actually surprised this car's as cheap as it is, considering how well it drives and looks. Yeah, definitely one of my faves. It's pretty good, pretty good. Oh yeah. It kind of reminds me of the Turismo supercar. So you start up and it revs and revs. Got a nice idle to it too. Ah, damn door. There we go. And there's a Serrano, just like my bright yellow one. Goes very well. Very easy to get your hands on one too. And here we have, what do we got? Overflood into the XXR. It's definitely got the power, but it says it has full traction. Yeah, I'd bring that traction bar back a bit. It doesn't really have the greatest attraction. Still good handling, but yeah, not that good. Here we have, same as my green one, but on F1s obviously. My SC1 BMW Coupe. It goes really quick. That's what I believe I used yeah, I used that SC1 to merge. How do you point? Ah, there we go. This car. Yeah. And that car there I used. Here we have the Penumbra FF. 1F1s. It goes exceptionally well, just like the one on Benny's. And what else we got? Cheetah Classic. I think I won that at the casino, that one. I either won it or it was a customer car. Still pretty decent car. For what it is, it goes well. Righty. Not sure how much. Oh, missing a car. So here we have an electric car called Raiden. Came in as a customer car, and I thought, I wonder what it'd go like with on F1s. And yeah, it goes pretty quick. It's pretty quick. Not the greatest handling, but not bad, not bad. And yeah, here we go, the Shafter V12. And again, the Taurus, exceptional SUV. Customer car, Nebula Turbo, aka Twin Turbo Volvo. It sounds a bit far-fetched and out there, but yeah, goes pretty hard. But you can tell it's a heavy car, just the way it drives. Here we have they call it the Brioso 300, but pretty sure it's the Fiat Bambino or something like that. And look at this, modded motor hanging out. Even, yeah. Bootlet is a spoiler. It's quite an insane little zippy thing. Yeah. Not the greatest of brakes, but what do you need brakes for, right? And here we have a little Asbo, customer car. Not the greatest specs, but I mainly did it for looks. And still drives okay. Alright. And another customer car, the Nebula GTS. This is another exceptionally good SUV. It's right up there with the Taurus, in my mind anyway. So yeah, pretty much the majority of my vehicles that I've modded and merged, customer ones that have come into my auto shop. The STR. Yep. Very. What colour is that? I think it was. Pretty sure that's a black chrome. And visor Neo. She goes pretty hard. Excuse me. Alright, now we'll go down to basement 4. I can't remember if I've actually filled this whole building or not. But the guy, I didn't realise I did that. Yeah, I did. Did that recently. Yeah. Same as that Volker Warner on Benny's. I just wanted one on F1s, and yeah, I did a slightly different style. Did the Grayson hood, the covered headlights. Just to be different. Oh yeah. The Annis ZR350, also known as the RX-7B. This thing is insane. What plate did I put on it? Was it slippery? Oh no, dilly gaff. Yeah, very, very good car. And here we have the Grotty Stinger. I reckon the traction's a bit better than that. I really enjoy driving that car. You can get your hand on one, definitely. Not much to look at, but when you actually get out and drive it, holy moly, different story. Ah, now did I do it? Yes. That's the number plate I was meant to put on my Benny's one that I haven't got around to yet. Paragon. It's got a different livery on it. And here we have the, what are they called? The Karen Karuma. This is the non-armoured version. Yeah, slippery is about right. Slippery when wet, and got wet paint too. It's an awesome car. I enjoy throwing that car around. All-wheel drive. Love it. Now I have a quick look in 5. I'm pretty sure it's empty. Pretty sure. Yep. There we can now leave this one. So I hope everyone's enjoying the content. Make sure you like and subscribe, and I'll be sure to post more content. Oh wow, she's hitting on me. No. Not today.
You come back and see me sometime, right?
Yeah, so definitely like and subscribe, and go check out my mate Post or part1. He's got some pretty good content as well. And I'll quickly show you my auto shop, but I'm pretty sure you've all seen it. Home sweet home. There we go. Euros. Sadly it's not modded. It still goes pretty good. And it's another one you can use in your auto shop missions. What else have I got here? Ah, yeah, the Vaka. So I don't think you can buy it. I brought it from LS car meet. It's another car that needs to be modded. And as you've seen this, Harley GTO. And here we have my Harley GTB. This is pretty much a Harley family, with the exception of one car or two. This is another good car, but it's very expensive. I think it's 2.8 million. But it's got extremely good specs on it, and more so when you mod them. And this is the other one, the Alley Mate 7. Pretty decent specs. This is what I did that Flash GT with. How I ended up with the green interior.
Hey. See ya.
So that's Volca. Some buddies and I, we have modded that or merged that before, and even merged, it wasn't that good. So just a little tip, don't mod it. It's not worth it. I mean, if you want one just to show, sure. but performance-wise, nah. Oh, my bad. I nearly forgot 2 more. This is my Calico. This is one of my main vehicles that I use for auto shop missions, which you'll probably see later on tonight. Also known as the good old Toyota Celica. Yeah. So this is going to be Obi's tip for you.
Hey,
When starting out, once you've got enough money and you've got your auto shop, your bunker, your MOC, this is the other key ingredient. Buy a Formula 1 car, and when you do, and you're doing all your tweaks and mods to it, number one thing, change the wheels. It'll say race, so you can change them to whatever style you want, but long as you do change them. And then
see ya.
it'll make it so much easier when you want to mod or merge a customer's car.
See ya.
And if you want to know how to do solo auto shop merge, there's plenty on YouTube. Just try and go for the newest one or most recent one, because then you know it'll work and it hasn't been patched. If you go for the older ones and it doesn't work, yeah, 9 times out of 10 it's been patched. So, but yeah, so that's pretty much all my cars. I've got some other cars that aren't merged, but I won't show you them. I'll keep that as a surprise in the future. And once I do, I'll be sure to take you on an updated garage tour.
Hi.
And I'm sure there's probably some many vehicles that I've missed out. Which I'll no doubt do some more garage tours. Anyway, guys and girls, that's it from me. Thank you for watching. Please like and subscribe. And hopefully see you later on tonight. I'll see you on the next one.